Hi everyone, today I would like to talk to you about disability and the media, and to be specific I am talking about how disability is being portrayed on TV or film. If disability has been portrayed in newspapers or magazines, then that's a different sort of exposure of the disabled community. Today I'm more interested in TV and film as a YouTube creator with disabilities and a person who is trying to write his own short film about disabled people, that I am so passionate about disabled people in the media. Having actors with disabilities in the media these days is so important. It is so nice to turn on your TV and have the character look a little like you. Disabled people want to see themselves represented on TV and film. We have come a long way. It wasn't until 2012 when the Paralympics had a big Channel 4 sports show just for them, then the last leg aired after the day's Paralympics show, but there seems to be one dedicated show with characters with disabilities every 5 years or so. There have been a few on soaps and on Channel 4 shows and some on A Touch of Frost in the 90s. But here's the thing, 15% of people have some form of disability, and I bet you that there are not 1 in 15 of people represented on TV. So, a controversial question: does a disabled character need to be played by a disabled actor? And I for one believe it does. Please leave a comment down below. I would really like to hear from you guys. If you have a disabled character in your film or TV show, does the actor then has to be disabled in some cases the disabled character might have to be played by an able-bodied actor, like in the Stephen Hawking biofilm The Theory of Everything. As the character is able-bodied at the start of the film, they're then disabled by the end. So I think there is quite a lot of people at fault for why we don't see more disabled people in disabled roles on TV or in films, and that's to do with the writers who find it difficult to write parts for them, and casting directors who just don't see disabled actors coming to the couches, and directors who think a real-life disabled person will not be good look for their film. And then there's you. Yes, they make films that you want to watch if you know the actor is not really disabled. Your conscience is clear knowing that they doesn't really have to go through what a disabled person does. So, as I say, I am writing my own short film from one of many. But I would also be interested in playing small parts in other projects, and I would hope that casting directors and directors might look at me and think that I could be great for their projects. The film doesn't have to be about a character with disabilities, as long as there is one disabled character in the storyline that could be friend and family member or extra. When you write your stories, have 15% of the characters in your world have some sort of disability. There is no argument that the same character would have to class themselves to have a disability. Let us go through an example of a typical film shoot. You have to be on set and ready to start shooting, so let's say 10 o'clock makeup, an hour, 9 o'clock run through this hassle, 8 o'clock. Location is roughly 2 hours away, 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock usually up and ready to go to work. So do I think that a disabled person should be in a leading role? Yes, absolutely, but it does depend on the type of disability. As a filmmaker myself, I wouldn't expect a person with a PLMD to have to go through anything like that, but I know from talking to people that work with them that they would love the opportunity to be part of something like that. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will be back very soon.